The University of Winnipeg is pleased to offer some classes each term in alternate delivery formats. Online classes can add a degree of flexibility and convenience to your degree planning. Many students have found that they appreciate being able to study at times that work from them, from the comfort of their own home. With online classes, students are able to review posted materials multiple times to enhance their understanding and easily contact instructors by email or through the learning management system Nexus with questions. Online course types. There are 3 online course types. Live online. With live online courses, scheduled class times will take place using an online platform. Students must be available during the posted lecture times for live streaming and group interactions. High-speed internet and access to an electronic device with a webcam is mandatory. Hybrid online. Hybrid online has both online and live components. Students must be available during the posted lecture times for live streaming and group interactions. Some components will also require independent online learning. High-speed internet is mandatory. Section material is accessed via nexus.uwinnipeg.ca. All tests, midterm exams, and live discussions will be held during the scheduled times at the discretion of the instructor. A device with a webcam is required. Online asynchronous. For online asynchronous courses, there are no live lecture components. High-speed internet is mandatory. Section material is accessed via nexus.uwinnipeg.ca. Tests and midterms may be held at scheduled times. Tips for online classes. Online classes can add a degree of flexibility and convenience to your degree planning. However, there are some key differences between online classes and the in-person classroom experience. It's important to understand these differences and plan ahead so that you get the most out of your online courses. To help you with this, we've created a list of online learning strategies that will help you be successful in your online courses. Create your own classroom. Try to avoid watching lectures in bed. It is not great for your energy or focus. Whenever possible, find a space where you can sit up at a table or desk with enough space to take notes as you normally would in a classroom setting. Let people who share your space know your needs. You may very well be surrounded by people who do not share your need for quiet time in order to focus on your lectures. It's a good idea to have a conversation to establish boundaries during certain times of the day so that you can concentrate on the lecture or studying. Try to follow basic ergonomic principles. Your back may feel fine hunched over at your kitchen table, but how you treat it now will affect how it feels in the future. Sit up at a 90-degree angle, avoid staring at your computer uninterrupted for long periods of time, and make sure to move around throughout the day. Limit your distractions. Position yourself somewhere you can't see other screens or activities. It may feel weird to have your back turned on your family or to position yourself facing a wall, but limiting visual distractions will help you focus on the lecture and reduce the amount of times you may need to rewind to catch what your professor just said. Use headphones to listen to your lecture. Don't let your noisy roommates interrupt your class time. Try to block them out with whatever technology you have available. Put your phone in a different room, or at least on silent. With no instructor in the room to stare at you when a notification sounds, it will be tempting to check your phone throughout the lecture. While it may seem harmless to check a text message or see who has liked your most recent photo on Instagram, breaking your focus on the lecture can mean missing important information or interrupting your learning process. Take advantage of the online format. Create a schedule that works for you. If your class gives you the option of watching your lectures at your own convenience, make sure to schedule them for a time where you feel the most productive. It is important to be consistent and treat any online course with the same care and planning as you would if you were attending the course in person. Pause if you need to, and if you can. Many of us have difficulty maintaining focus on a single task for long periods of time. If you find yourself losing concentration, take breaks to get up, grab some water, and stretch during the lecture. Get involved online. Introduce yourself on the discussion boards and ask for help from your peers. This will help keep you engaged in your course. You may discover others have similar questions or are facing similar challenges as you. Create virtual study groups. There are many online platforms such as Zoom, Skype, and WhatsApp that allow you to have virtual meetings with your peers. This is a good way to keep connected, to study with your peers, and stay on top of your classes. Don't forget to keep up with communication. Regularly check your UWinnipeg webmail and for any updates from your professors on Nexus. The more you know, the better informed you will be. Keep your instructors informed. If you are having issues logging into a platform, if you cannot access materials, or if you are going to miss a deadline for any reason, let your instructor know right away. Please give them time to respond, as they are helping many students. Respect others. This goes without saying, but you are still talking to real people online. Sometimes, when you're reading an email or discussion boards, it is hard to interpret the meaning. If you need clarification, ask before responding. Try not to interrupt others or be discourteous in your comments. Visit the UWinnipeg Library from home. The library's extensive online catalog is a great tool, but did you know that there are other library services that you can access remotely? Library staff are available and ready to help you find the sources you need to ace all your research projects. Make sure to visit library.uwinnipeg.ca for more information. Check the UWinnipeg website. Although it is always okay to ask for help, there is a wealth of information on our official website at uwinnipeg.ca. Online platforms and connecting with peers. The primary programs that may be used in your online classes are Nexus and Zoom, though some courses may utilize other programs that your instructor will specify. Think of Nexus as the hub of your course, where your instructor may post the course outline, post course materials, conduct online discussions, post announcements, and receive your assignments. You may not be able to see your course in Nexus until the day the class actually begins, but make sure your computer meets the requirements and that you know how to log in. Zoom is a video conferencing software application where you can participate in live lectures. To engage with your classmates on Nexus, you may be able to use the discussion boards or the text-based chat feature. On Zoom, you can utilize the chat feature, or your instructor may periodically assign you to breakout rooms where you can connect using both your microphone and webcam. If you need help at any point along the way, please don't hesitate to speak with your instructor or use some of the services and resources available to you at UWinnipeg. The Remote Teaching, Learning, and Research Hub provides advice, resources, and tips to help students adapt to remote learning and succeed in their studies at UWinnipeg. Visit the hub at uwinnipeg.ca/remote-hub.